Making it to the college football playoff last year has proven to them that they can compete with any team in the country. But now they've got to do it again. They've got to show that that was not just a one-year fluke and that they can be consistently great. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And here's the guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. Final go-around this time, see if it can bring out the best in this veteran player. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Lots of pressure, no question about it. But I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like that's part of the process that goes with it, but you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check-down throw to the running back.
Back to throw, it's Westbrook. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bulldogs offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver
breaks into the open. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A designed run for the quarterback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Westbrook. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. That one right down the middle. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The give to the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. Williams open on the right side. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Westbrook. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun. Wants to pass. Scrambling away. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Never a doubt. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Westbrook. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be smacked to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Dogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. And the Bulldogs will try to convert on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Scanning the field, it's Westbrook. Looking left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. On target over the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tulane!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Across the 25, he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback will keep it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at second and 7. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the option. He'll toss it. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights. It's good. That gives them a 16-10 lead.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the lone running back. That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field.
Fires one high and deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Dogs! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point puts them on top by one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Westbrook. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. It's complete to the right. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. The Green Wave lining up facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch and kept it himself and turned it into a big play. Tulane right back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Rides the option, he keeps it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. To the air, it's Montgomery. Looking down the middle. Over the middle, it's Williams. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. He goes right back to the air. Time to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the ground with the back. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the number 19 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Blue Devils, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Back now over to your game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. He uncorks one deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right on target this time. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. They just keep firing. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldog. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. Maybe some room here. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. They'll give it to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Westbrook. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. This time he wants to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught. There he goes. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. He's going to take off. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Maybe a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He gets a block. He's on the loose. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Oh, better look out! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. To throw, it's Westbrook. Fires to the right. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Here comes the option. The pitch. Might have a chance. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. On the option, the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Sends it back in motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. To the air, it's Westbrook. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they...
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Hard running there. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Complete to Williams over the middle. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tight end getting vertical. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's a draw. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Hand off from the shotgun. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. And getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Now on the option. Quick toss. Nice move to keep running. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Westbrook. Fires left. Makes a connection. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice third.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. To the air, it's Montgomery. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Georgia sent out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.